Freedom of choice. What is freedom of choice? Well, we exist because we have the sense of the freedom of choice. The freedom of choice gives a sense to our existence. Should I do it? Should I do that? Do I turn right? Do I turn left? Where does freedom of choice come? From memory. Where does memory come? The way we manage our old trauma. So our intellect, our thoughts, will make us do this or will make us do that. And we see very well with the others, they are on repeat. They are on repeat because the basic trauma still runs the show. So at the very beginning of our journey, we have no freedom of choice because mechanically, we are thrown in that direction or in that direction through compensation, through overcompensation, through fear, through attack, because that's the way we function. Whether we attack, whether we run, we are mammals. So the idea of freedom of choice is just the expression of our conditioning. We evolve, we work on ourselves, and we come to a point when we know how to say no, we know how to say yes, we are more unified in the way we express ourselves. And there is a certain level of freedom of choice. We think we have a certain freedom of choice because we are not on repeat anymore. Our life has changed. We are among the few which have been able to raise our level of consciousness to another level where we really think we can act more instead of react. But if we keep on evolving, we'll find the quintessence of freedom of choice, which is to ask the question, what is freedom of choice? What is I who is supposed to be choosing? Is there an I? I is just a thought, and a thought cannot think. What do I perceive? I perceive everything I know, and everything I know is linked to name and form. So what is that I who is supposed to have a freedom of choice? Of course, there is no freedom of choice. It was never anything such as you who could have a choice in the first place. So it's all about raising our level of consciousness. And freedom of choice is a good metaphysical question, because if you can see there is nobody, it was never anybody to make any choice, it's over. And if it's over, you encounter your true nature.